Hello everyone, it's Kayla and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. Thank you so much for stopping by to check out this video. For today's video, we are going to be talking all about my standard TN. There are some things that have changed within my planning system, my planner lineup. Specifically with this standard TN, I'm actually going to be putting it to the side for right now just because it's a bit too big for me at the moment. I find that every time I open this, I get kind of overwhelmed and I'm just not using it as much as I would like to use it. So I am going to be putting it to the side, but before I do that, I wanted to kind of flip through it, give a walkthrough of how I have it set up, kind of talk in depth about it because I didn't get to do that before. I mentioned in my August favorites video that I would do a more in-depth kind of walkthrough of this planner once it was more filled out. But to be honest, I have not touched this planner since that video. This has just been sitting on my desk. I've mostly been planning in my random like little notebook that I got from CVS. Sometimes I plan on the notes apps on my phone, but I have not physically written anything down in a planner in a long time, and I'm just finding that I'm kind of in this weird limbo. Every year around this time of the year, I kind of get into this weird planner limbo where I am struggling with every single planner that I have because I have this mindset that I want to just stop planning for right now and start fresh next year. But that also means that I'm not using up the current planners that I have, and I kind of feel bad about that because we obviously spend so much money on buying planners and covers and things like that. We should be using them. Nothing is bringing me joy right now. I'm kind of in this weird headspace. But I'm sure you guys did not come here to hear me yap about all my planner problems. You guys are here for the standard TN of it all. So let's jump into this standard TN. So this is my standard TN. I talked a little bit about this in my August favorites video. If you guys have not seen that video yet, I will have a card for it somewhere on the screen so that you guys can check that out if you're interested. But this is my big boy. The camera might be picking it up a little bit weird, like the color, because I'm using my desk lamp. I usually film with natural like daylight sunlight, but it's like 9 p.m. right now, so I have to use my desk lamp at the moment. But it's a beautiful caramel color. I think the color is actually called Camel. It's a really soft cover. I put the green string on it that it came with, and then this little charm is from a necklace that my mom got me from one of my birthdays. The chain broke, so I just took the charm and put it on here. I was having my doubts about whether or not I would like this cover because it's a lot softer than the other TN covers that Traveler's Notebook offers, but I actually really like it. I like the softness. It doesn't really patina as much as the other covers would, but I don't mind that anyways. I mean, I have a little bit of patina. I don't know if you guys can see it on the camera. There are little spots, but it's nothing too major. I don't really take this out the house that much anyway, so it wouldn't have gotten much more patina than it is now. But yeah, I do really like this cover. And then once you open it, this is what it looks like inside. So I'm a really big deco and kind of stickers person. Like I like to fill up my planners with deco because I have a lot of it. So I'm like, if I have it, might as well use it and put it everywhere. So this TN, you will see as I flip through, has a lot of random deco and stickers, just a bunch of things that I like. I actually did a little reel on Instagram where I shared like my favorite parts of the deco in this planner. So if you guys want to check that out, you can head over to my Instagram at more of Kayla. It's also linked down below. But yeah, I am really happy with how this looks. So over here in this pocket, I have one of the adhesive pockets that you can get from Traveler's company. Inside the pocket, I have some stickers from Serica Studios. These are the oval stickers. I use these a lot in the monthly section of this planner. And then I have a little prayer card from my grandmother's funeral. This guest check card is from Letters to Apollo. I thought it was so cute. It came as like a freebie with an order, so I put it in here. This little gold foil and pink heart came from some Happy Mail that I got. I can't remember what Happy Mail, but I just put it in there for a little decoration. And then this UGG die cut sticker is from my minimal planner. Oh, I almost forgot to mention that this little card here is from Trader Joe's. It came off of the little sardine tote bag that I have. So I just put it in here because I thought the artwork was cute on it. So that goes in here. That's the front pocket. Over here, I have this photo booth picture that I took with my cousin and my sister when we went to Savannah. And then this little die cut is from Soft Paper Studios. In here, I have this Taurus Nutrition's Fact die cut sticker, which is from Shady Pines Paper Co. I got it a while ago. I don't know if it's still available, but if it is, I will link it down below. This little card came off of a shirt that I got from Uniqlo. It was like a part of the tag, so I just took it out and put it in there. And then in here I have some of my business cards from my shop, Nebula Dream Designs. And then here is a little note from one of my good friends, Hannah. Anytime she sends me like Happy Mail or anything like that, she always includes a little note. Any notes that my friends send me, I always take them out and find somewhere to put them in my planners because I just think it's so sweet that they take the time to handwrite notes. So I always put them in my planners. In here, I have this little card, which is from, I actually don't know where it's from, but I know my friend Jess got it for me and I thought it was obviously cute, so I put it in here. This card back here is the plastic card from Chicago Planner Conference a few years ago. They were giving these out as room cards, but I didn't get it as a room card. I just went up to the front desk and asked if they had any more of them, and they gave me one. So that is from there. And then this little handle with care is just printed on like a regular piece of printer paper, and I just love how it looks, so I put that in here. This is a picture of some of the boys from my favorite K-pop group, or one of my favorite K-pop groups, 17. First insert that I have in here is my monthly insert. I just pulled a bunch of random stickers from my stash. This card here is from a favorite design. I got this from Chicago Stationery Fest. I love like how it looks, like it's shaped like a ticket, and I just thought that was so cute. So I glued it on the front of the planner, and it you know, goes over to the back because it's like one of those cards that fold open. So that's what that looks like. And then this sticker, "You Don't Need to Be Nice to Creeps," is from Newberry Comics, I believe. And when you open the insert, the first section that you have is the yearly kind of overview section. I was using this to track like my pay in 4 payments, and it kind of worked for a little bit, but then it stopped working because I noticed that I would have payments that are due on the same day. So it was kind of hard to track them because obviously the spaces are not big enough for me to put more than one in the box. So I kind of just gave up on this. And then we have our actual monthly layouts, which you guys have seen before. I did a plan with me for one of the months. I think it was for February. I only made it to March in here, which is unfortunate. I didn't plan anything else. The monthly section for me is not, I don't know. I have a love-hate relationship with the monthly section. I really like the look of like a monthly spread, but I just can't use it actively. I much prefer doing monthly planning in a digital aspect. This is good for memory keeping, but to actively use a monthly layout, it does not work for me. So I'm just gonna have to give up on the monthly layouts for now. But that's my monthly section. This card is from my friend Hannah. I don't know where she got it, but I thought it was so cute. And so I always stick it wherever it can fit. And then on the other side of the card sleeve, I have some dot stickers from my shop. This is a little fortune cookie tag thingy that I got a while ago. It was in my wallet, but I moved it into here. My boss bought me a Labubu. I never use Labubus. It's just not for me. So I ended up giving the Labubu to my little cousin, and I kept the card because I thought the card was really cute. So that stays in here. And then on the other side, I have this little card from my order from Serica Studios. This photo card is from, I don't remember the name of the shop. I will try to link it down below, but it's a picture of Dino from the K-pop group 17. I love 17, y'all. That's my group. Like 17 and BTS, those are my two main K-pop groups. I just love them so much. 17 though, they are the funniest group of men I have ever witness. Like, they're so hilarious. Just like the memes and everything that they have, they're like the memeiest group of all time. So I have a bunch of these meme cards, these meme photo cards, and this one of Dino is so funny. 17 does a variety show called Going 17, and this is a meme from one of the episodes, which is like my favorite episode of all time. So I have that in here. And here I have some planning tools. This is a washi cutter from Paper Kumiko. These two are stencils from Hobonichi. So I just keep those in here. And then we move over to the weekly section. This vending machine sticker is from the shop called Egg Table. I think that's what it's called, Egg Table. If I can find it again, I'll try to link everything down below for you guys. I know I keep repeating that, but I just want you guys to make sure you check the description if you are looking for anything specific or any specific sticker or insert that I show you guys. It will all be linked down below if I could find it. When you open up the weekly insert, this is what I have at the beginning. So I have a little note from one of my good friends, Jess, and then I started decorating the front page, but I never got further than what I have here. Then this daily section, I was going to use it as a work log, but I just never got around to filling it out. And then we have the weekly spreads. So the reason why I decided to switch over to the standard TN, besides being easily convinced by my two friends, Mary Jane and Hannah, is because I was really missing the vertical layout. I love a vertical layout in planners. I actually prefer a vertical layout over a horizontal. So I moved over to this hoping that this would be something to, you know, spark my love for planning again. And it did for a little while, but then I kind of felt like it was a little bit overbearing. So I only did 2 spreads in here. And this one I didn't even finish. I was using this as a kind of memory keeper as well, because I do my main planning better in a daily planner versus like a weekly planner. Daily planning just works a lot better for me. So I would use a weekly planner as a memory keeper. So that's what I was using this for at the time. And I only got 2 spreads done, and then I started where I put stickers down for another spread, but never finished it, unfortunately, which is really sad because I really love like how stickers and everything look in here, but I just couldn't stick with it for some reason. And then this is usually clipped on here, but I took the clip off because I needed it for something else. This sticker I got at Barnes and Noble when I was at the Cape. And then this sticker here is from Shady Pines Paper Co. In here in the little craft folder, I have a die cut from Soft Paper Studios. I have this If Found card, which is pretty much just like if I lose my planner or anything like that, this is the card that they can pull out to contact me so I can get it back. This sticker sheet is from Serica Studios. Then back here, I just have some stamps, a card from High Paper Clouds, and some stickers from High Paper Clouds in here. Towards the end of this planner, there's not really much deco because I kind of just gave up on decorating it. The thing about me is that I get overwhelmed very easily. So I can easily start something like decorating a planner or adding inserts to a planner, and then once it gets like too much for me, I just stop because my brain cannot handle it. This is the daily section. So this is like my bread and butter. This would be the section that I gravitate towards the most. Like I have the most pages in here filled out. So I decorated the front page a little bit. All these stickers are from High Paper Clouds. And then when you go over to the monthly list, I started by putting down like the most important events of the month. And then over here, I blocked out like the time that my family came to stay with us from Georgia. And I like the way this looked. It was kind of messy at the start. I obviously had to use whiteout to cover up some of it, but I thought this was good. I didn't have to worry too much about doing a full monthly spread. I could just use this for reference and it was fine. And then these are what my daily pages look like. I'll do a quick flip through. This is like my favorite page in this little book. It just looks so good. And then I said this before, but I'll just say it again. Whatever stickers I used on the weekly section, I would also use them on the daily section or vice versa, just because I like everything to match. And then I think this is the last spread. Oh no, these 2 pages maybe. Yeah, these 2 pages are the last spread I did in here. I never filled out anything else. Oh, I'm kidding. So this is the last spread I did in here, July 19th. And this insert has 2 months worth of pages in here. So I feel so bad that I'm not gonna fill this up. Just because it's like such a thin booklet, I should have been able to like fill this up without any problem. But I'm not gonna force myself to use this because, as I said, it is not bringing me any joy right now in my planner journey, where I get to a point of like not wanting to plan because my planners are not helping me or bringing me any joy. Then it's time to like switch something up. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to just put this to the side for now. But anyways, I'll share the last few bits of this planner with you guys. So this card is from Barnes and Noble. It's actually a postcard, but I put it in here because I thought it was cute, so why not? It's from the Cape, one of my favorite places ever. This sheet of stickers is from High Paper Clouds. It was the collab I did with Jess of High Paper Clouds. And then this one is from my shop, again in the same collab. And then that is it, you guys. That is my standard TN. As I'm flipping through this, I'm kind of getting sad because I really love it. I feel like I worked so hard on setting it up, and I just like the way that it looks and feels in my hand, but I can't force myself to use this right now. It's just not doing it for me. So I am just going to move my behind over to my Passport TN full-time and see how it goes, and that'll be it. I'm already thinking about my planners for next year. I think I'm just gonna do like a small pocket notebook or something to start because everything else is just a bit too overwhelming for me. I'm still thinking about whether or not I want to do a Hobonichi. If I do decide to do a Hobonichi, I'm probably gonna do the A6 size, and I'm probably gonna do like one of the free daily planners, what is it called? Free daily planners? I think that's what it's called, because I feel like that is a little bit more manageable. I just need something simple. I feel like my life has been going through these ups and downs so much lately that a simple planner is really what's gonna be the best thing for me, because it's about all I can manage. Anything more than that is going to, stress me out. So yeah, I'm thinking about just doing something small, like a pocket notebook or something of the sort, but we shall see. My mind changes very often. I do still like to have something decorative just because I get the itch often to put stickers down everywhere, and so we shall see. It's a lot to think about right now. I'm slightly overwhelmed, but I will figure it out. I still have time. 2026 is a couple months away, which is actually kind of crazy to think about. But yeah, that is gonna be it for this video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for listening to me yap for however many minutes about my standard TN. If you guys want to share what you're using for the rest of the year in the comments down below, please do. Maybe you guys can give me some inspiration. If anybody is struggling with the same thing that I'm struggling with right now, please let me know as well. We can kind of bounce ideas off of each other in the comments and see, what happens. But yeah, again, thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.